Hi, welcome to another ArchiCAD quick video. Today we're going to look at this simple structure and we're going to add some complexity to some of its components. Let's start by turning off the roof. We'll select it, right click, go to Layers, Hide Layer, and we're going to take the first level walls and turn them into a brick veneer with 2x6 wood studs. So let's go to the floor plan, click on the wall tool, go to Edit, select all walls, and in the settings dialog we'll see that these are 8-foot walls, level set to 0. We'll change the thickness in a minute. The material we need to set to running bond on the exterior and edges. In the cut fill, we'll change this from a solid fill to a composite structure, the brick veneer with 2x6 wood stud. Click OK. If we zoom in, you will see that the composite structure was indeed applied. And if we take a look in a section, it has been updated there as well. Let's go back to the floor plan and make some changes to the slab. We need to offset the edges of the slab to match with the outer edge of the 2x6 cavity. So what we'll do is we'll click on the edge of the slab, and in the pet palette there is a button labeled Offset All Edges. Click on that and we'll drag the corner of the slab to meet the corner of that 2x6 cavity, and this change has been applied to all 4 sides. Now one more change we want to make to the slab is we want to go into its settings, change its cut fill from a solid fill to a composite structure, just like we did with the walls. Change it to a 2x10 with 3/4 inch plywood subfloor. If we go to the section, you can see this a little bit more clearly. See the composite structure. You can also see that it has aligned with the walls as we had desired. Lastly, we need to modify the foundation wall. So we'll go ahead and select that. Rather than going into the settings dialog for the wall, we'll just use the info box, since all of the settings we need are right there. You can scroll with your mouse back and forth to find what you need. We want to change it from a straight wall to a complex profile. We'll choose our profile here, Foundation Concrete 10-inch Brick Ledge. This ships with ArchiCAD US version. So here we have a foundation wall. It's closer to what we need. It does need some adjustments made to it. If I click on either of these nodes on the far sides, I can actually stretch the profile up and down, as you can see in the pet palette. So I'm going to stretch it up to the base of the slab we created earlier, and that makes one adjustment, but there's a few other things we need to do. We need to take this shelf here for the brick veneer, raise it up about 18 inches to a more appropriate height, and then also we need to align the foundation wall with the 2x6 cavity above. So let's go ahead and right click on the wall here, and we'll go to an option called Capture Profile of Selection. What this will do is this will open up the profile in the Profile Manager. Here we can make some changes to that profile. Profiles are created with fills. You can see there are 3 fills present in this profile. We're interested in the center section, specifically this shelf here. We want to raise it up. So we'll click on that edge, and if we go to the pet palette, we'll find the Offset Edge button, at which point we can raise that edge. We'll pull up, type in 18 inches, enter, and we've made our adjustment. The second adjustment we needed to make was we needed to move the entire wall in about 5/8 of an inch to line up with the wall on the first floor. So we'll go ahead and go to Edit, select All. We'll click on one of the nodes on the profile, and in the pet palette, click the drag button. We'll drag off to the left and type 5/8 inches, enter. Small move, but an important one. Now that we've made all our changes, we'll go ahead and store the profile. We'll click Store Profile button, give it a name, 10-inch foundation wall. Click OK. Now we can exit the Profile Manager, go back to the section. The wall we had is still selected. Now we just need to change its complex profile. So we'll drop the list down, find the 10-inch foundation wall, click it, and it will apply to that wall. And you can see it's now aligned, and the shelf for the brick veneer has also been adjusted accordingly. We now need to adjust the wall on the first level to meet up with the foundation. So we're going to bring down the brick veneer, the air cavity, as well as the exterior sheathing. So let's right click on it, go to the Capture Profile selection, just like we did with the foundation wall. It'll open the Profile Manager. Now we've taken a composite and we're going to turn it into a complex profile. We'll select the brick veneer fill and use the Offset Edge button in the pet palette and drop it down. Type 14 inches, enter. We need to bring the 1-inch air cavity down as well. We can match it up with the corner of the brick veneer. And lastly, we need to drop the exterior sheathing on the wall down 11.5 inches. So we'll take that down, type in 11.5 inches, press enter. These are all the changes we need to make to this wall at this time. So we'll go ahead and click Store Profile. We'll give it a name. We'll call it Brick Veneer with 2x6 wood stud. Click OK. Close the Profile Manager to return to the section. The wall is selected, but we need to change it from a straight wall to a complex profile, and then we need to select the profile we just created, the brick veneer with 2x6 stud. The wall is updated, and as we can see, the first floor wall and the foundation wall join up nicely now. So we've taken some simple components, gone through and modified them to give them more complexity. I hope this has been useful for you, and we hope to see you again. Thank you.